Welcome back, everyone, to Yonder in the Shire, where today we need to find information about who lives in this place. And if we are going to get information on that, why not ask one of the nosy hobbits to find out if they've noticed anything? And I think this is the first time where we actually get to talk and try to find out something from them in all the times we have had nosy hobbits around in this game.
Is there something I can do for you?
9 Honeymead Lane? Oh, that's Magatha Grubb's place. She spends most every day away from home, though. Alright, Magatha Grubb. Okay. Well, then let's find out what's going on here. Is that another nosy hobbit? Yes, it is.
Hello.
9 Honeymead Lane is where Magatha Grubb lives. I have heard strange sounds coming from her place during the day, but I don't know what might be causing them. She never has any visitors, you know. Mm-hmm. Alright, so some sort of pet that she keeps in there? Or maybe an ailing parent? So would an ailing parent be making strange noises? I don't know. Anyone else here that might have information about 9 Honeymead Lane?
Is there something I can do for you?
9 Honeymead Lane belongs to Magatha Grubb. If you're around at the right time of day, you might see some big sacks getting dropped off outside. I've never heard anyone say what they might contain, though. Sacks. Is this something to do with the chief? I wonder, is she one of the people that is helping Lotho? I didn't think about that possibility. Know anything about Agatha Grubb? I guess not.
Just a moment.
So, this home belongs to someone named Magatha Grubb, but no one seems to know very much about her? Most curious, Pine Seed. We are no nearer to learning the cause of the strange sounds or the contents of the big sacks that get left outside our house, but we'll not let that mystery trouble us. We have more pressing worries, though. Getting rid of this painting without Angelica finding out about it. While you spoke with the nosy hobbits, I did some asking around on my own, and it seems that, like, Magatha Grubb leaves her home every morning and heads in the direction of Longcleave. Let's look for her near there. Alright, go to Longcleave. Alright, now, I believe that I am supposed to do a postal delivery to Longcleave at some point, right? If that's the case, this will be a perfect time to do that.
Might I speak with you a moment?
For years now, I have done my duty as a postman to the best of my ability, but as of late, I have found it quite overwhelming. It pains me to ask, but would you help me to handle this workload? I have many deliveries to make today, and I don't know if I can finish them all before sundown. And what would folk think about the quick post then? Well, considering some of the other things that have happened to the Quick Post, I have a feeling that their opinion is not at the highest at any rate. Right, and if you would help me to get some of this mail delivered to Longcleave, I will see to it that you are properly compensated, provided, of course, that the task is done to the standards of the Quick Post. No stopping to chat with nosy folk, and no swimming, at least not while you're holding one of my satchels. Yes, also, I am told that some queer bounders have been coming out of the hither Shire and bothering our folk. They seem to be an unsavory lot, and if I were you, I'd avoid them. The mayor or the first sheriff ought to have words with them, I think. Nothing doing with attitudes like that. If you've never been to Longcleave, all you need to do is follow the road up to the north. Once you pass under the stone arch to Longcleave, you'll find Postman Northhook at the quick post to the east of the road, and you can't miss him. Best get to it. Right, well, seeing how I have already spoken to him because I did a delivery to here, now let's see if I can get to Longcleave without running into Nosy Hobbit. Actually, Longcleave should be up to the north. Yes. So let's do that, and let's avoid that. I assume that's a nosy hobbit. Most likely, it's probably one of the nosy hobbits I was talking to in relation to the other quest that we've had. Now, let's see, no swimming. So I gotta be careful about that because I have done some water hopping on other deliveries. And we'll see if I could do this one or if I'm gonna have to attempt this again at a later time. Oh, well, this bridge. Did I have trouble getting over this bridge before? Oh, yes, I remember. I was under siege on that bridge the last time I tried it. And so I had to try this. And, yeah, got it. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Oh, my goodness gracious. No, I gotta thread the needle here. Oh. Alright. Now, I think the rest of the trip should be easier, right? Because I think that's where the real tough part was when I was coming. Most of the tough part, because there is. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this without being spotted. Oh, boy. I forgot all about those. Yeah. And that certainly makes the job tougher. Don't forget about all those. Well, I presume those are Lothos because they're the ones who would likely be patrolling the roads and stopping mail runners and all. I think the nosy hobbits are light work compared to Lotho's crew. There we go. Up there. I still haven't figured out what the difference between Chief Bounders and Lotho's Bounders are. I would presume I'll have to check at some point. There's probably not a real difference. But eventually I shall make it all the way up to Longcleave. Ah, and here's the gate to Longcleave now. Fortunately, no one is guarding that. I think the rest of the route is fairly clear. Yeah, I don't see. Just don't go too far, that's it. There we go. Well, well, thank you for saving the trip to No Bottle. Oh, saving you the trip to No Bottle? Yeah, alright, you're welcome. Now, I believe I have someone I need to speak with. Perhaps she is in the Roaring Bull? Guess that'll be a nice place. Oh, then again, she might be just outside. Hello there.
Hello.
Yes, can I help you? Hello, I am Piney Seals, a friend of Magda's new neighbor, Angelica Boffin, but before I continue, the Hobbit woman holds up her hand. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I am busy working. You see, I spend my days coordinating with the Bounders to help the various dangers that threaten Yonder Shire, and I simply cannot discuss personal matters or the frivolities until the work is finished for the day. Today, we are dealing with ruffians at ruins in the northwest, and an infestation of boggarts to the north, and a pack of goblins to the northeast. Once these dangers are faced, I'll gladly meet you with you back in No Bottle, of course. Okay, so I need to defeat ruffians in Ulsta Logoroth. I need to defeat cowardly boggarts in the Yonder Shire, and I need to defeat goblins in the eastern side of Bar Faros. Well, I must admit, the last thing I was expecting was a goblin slaying quest from her. Well, I suppose we need to get to it. It so happens that I have been sitting with this quest for Barfaroth for a while. The book writer was asking me to head up there in order to get some notes on it. So if I need to go and deal with some goblins in the area, I might as well do that now. Maybe get the information that I need, where I need to travel there and find out what it is like over there. Maybe give him a nice description of what's there. I would presume that's what that is. Set bar far road. Oh my goodness gracious, that is quite a ruin up there. Well, oh, and I'm supposed to be going after a cowardly boggarts, right? So let's deal with these two. Oh boy, I didn't expect to one-shot it. There you go. Well, that takes care of half my cowardly boggarts. Good. Why did I only get credit for 3 of them if there were 4 in the area? I have no idea, but as long as I got credit for enough to be halfway there, I think that should do. Now, let's head up here and find out what's in the ruins, and of course, to deal with any ruffians that may be about, right? That is, ruffians. Oh, the ruins are even more impressive than described in Hugo Clayhamer's book. Yes, that's what I was thinking when I was far away from it. Now, let's see if we have anything more dangerous than... Oh, dig up forgotten relics and make etchings of the ruins. Okay. I suppose I can do that. Now, where are these ruffians supposed to be? Ruffians are on the eastern side. So that's on the other side. So I came in on the western side. So I guess that makes sense why I haven't seen any of them yet. Alright, let's dig up something here. Alright. And here's something I can make an etching of, I guess. For some carved runes. Ruins? Ruins. They could be ruined ruins, right? Ruined runes? Ah, my tongue is not paying attention today. Oh. Oh, hello. Spear flingers. Oh, and just in case, yes, I can get a... there is a quest. Goblins at the Wellstones. Well, it's not well if there are goblins at the Wellstones. So it looks like that. Gransfoot goblins. Of course they're Gransfoot goblins. What other types of goblins go around and pester the Shire, right? Because the goblins of Mount Graham have not forgotten Bulwer took. So of course they invade the area where Bulwer descendants are located. Yes. Oh, and more places to dig. And I can't forget about those brigands. Here we have a makeshift bridge and a barricade. Actually, it's a downed makeshift bridge. I would guess that that's what leads to the eastern side. So do I have to go around, I guess, in order to go there, in order to go after the brigands? I wonder what's up between the brigands versus the goblins. I get the impression that they don't like each other. This bridge seems to be intact. And yeah, it runs parallel to the other bridge. So this must be how we get to the east side then. Ah! And they have a little bit of a barricade over there. And we have a few more goblins here, but I figured that once you get inside of the barricade, we are going to be running into the ruffians. Let's take care of that. We still have to take care of a few more goblins. Oh, you want to die? Because attacking me says that you do. Oh. Oh. You kill one, another one pops up in its place. Ah. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. We were... looking... Oh, hold on. We were looking for a mound of dirt so that we could get another relic. That is 5 relics. Are there any more here? Because I just need one more and I would have found all the relics. And I think I see... Oh no, I think I've got all the etchings I need. Alright, there you go. You're trying to make me meet my quota. That's what you're trying to do. So you're going to accomplish. Now, let's deal with brigands. Oh. Well, so much for my hypothesis about the brigands being here. In fact, I have just completely ruined that hypothesis. Completely demonstrated that it is as false as it can possibly be. Hey, ouch! You're not gonna like this, are you? And now you. Good. Now, that quest is done. But I still need... a mound of dirt. Hi. Sorry, I need to get to that mound of dirt. Oh, really? No wonder someone has been just through here and they're respawning. I was wondering, why am I suddenly being attacked by goblins all over the place as I was coming through there once I hadn't noticed before? It's because they're respawning all over the place. Yeah. Really. They're respawning left, right, and of course patrolling on top of me doesn't exactly help either. Now, let's get this one. And I think that gets us the information that we need, right? Okay, bring Hugo Clayhanger what I have collected at the ruins. Alright, good. And we've taken care of goblins. Good. But now, where are the brigands? Right? Because aren't there supposed to be defeat ruffians? Oh no. Oh no, no. Ruffians at the other one. What was I trying to... Oh no, that's... Yes, it looks like that whatever I was supposed to kill here I've already killed. Alright, fine. The ruffians, they're north of Gamage, so I have decided to drop off the stuff at Hubo's on my way there.
How do you do?
Oh, you've brought me even more than I expected. Look at these relics. And these etchings are so detailed that I feel that I am myself transported to Bar Furrows. Oh, without having the comfort of my hobbit hole. Yes, not leaving our home. That's always good. Especially since there are goblins all over the place. And this is so much better than my book. Do you know something, Pine Seed? My book is finished. Now I want to make a museum instead. All right.
Could I take a moment of your time?
I've had a tremendous idea. There is ample space at the Fox and Fiddle, and Arno Diggle would surely not mind if we construct a small display case in one corner or another of his tavern. How much coin have I given to him over the years for food and drink? Not to mention how often I recommended his establishment to others. This is the least that he could do for us. Yes, maybe you should first ask what he thinks before you begin building our museum beneath his roof. But how could he refuse? Well, something tells me that Hugo Clayhanger's Museum of Wonders is going to require a quest or two from the Fox and Fiddle before it gets built. Let's see what our friend Arno has to say.
Oh, good day.
Yes? Interesting idea. Hubo is one of my most loyal customers, and I suppose it is possible that such a display will attract some more business, so I'd say go ahead. You see those crates over there? They are not currently in use, nor is the space beneath them. You can set up Hubo's museum over there, and we'll see how it goes. There should be nails and woods aplenty for your purposes throughout the bottle. He wants me to start building the place right away? Uh, well, I think that we should put a pin on that because we've got other things we need to do. I think that dealing with those brigands and helping to find the boffins is more important than starting the construction of a new museum, so that's what we're going to do when we get back to the next episode of Yonder in the Shire.